your radio. Best podcast show since the Misfits couldn't carry on. But I'ma carry on and get the party cracking. The homegirl 7 carats known for text blasting. Get she on the rob if you want action. 800 plus, it's a known fashion. Keep a backup plan cause the wheels cracking. Big Cell can keep it real. What a passion. All gas, no break, in and out of traffic. You see your brother on a hole, respect the passions. Whether they outlaws or outcasts. Big Cell's top 5 when you in traffic. Roger, mind your business, stay in your own lane. Respect others and accept the game. Spread black love the old-fashioned way. You miss the West with the South, it's a master pass. F-H-O, F-H-O, F-H-O. Big Cell in your radio. F-H-O, F-H-O, F-H-O. Big Cell on your radio. F-H-O, F-H-O, F-H-O. Big Cell in your radio. F-H-O, F-H-O, F-H-O. Big Cell on your radio.
Again, appreciate y'all, man. I love you guys. Thank you for the calls. Thank you for the donations. No doubt. Don't forget, man, support the channel, support the platform. I need you. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. And again, man, I love you guys. Don't forget the 5 things I'm gonna leave you with. Ride your own ride, stay in your own lane, mind your business. Have enough love in yourself to have some love for me. We're gonna ride for love and love to ride, man. We gone, man. Gone. All right, what it do, what it do, what it do. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Real quick. What's happening with it? All right, today's program is brought to you by my man, Media King, Terrence King. Media King, your ultimate streaming, get rid of cable connection. You understand me? That's what Media King is. Your ultimate streaming, every channel, everything you need to know. It's right there, Media King. Hit me up for more details. I got you. So, real quick, I'm talking about preparation. I've been getting a lot of phone calls, so apparently y'all not watching the videos. Because I've done videos on this subject several times. But we're going to do one for you today real quick, nice and easy. Begin phone call. Sale, man, I want to go to California. Sale, man, I want to make this year my longest ride. Sale, man, what I got to do, man, to prepare. Again, I've done several videos on this, but I'm going to knock one out the park for you real quick because I got something to do. What up, A-Dub? I see you, baby. My man V, Don Henderson, I see you. What's going on with you? My man V, President, VP, FHOMA, the baddest motorcycle association in the land. My man Big Stacks, what's up? AZ in the building, Georgia boy, I see you. Del Sol Williams, what it do? So let me get right to this. Preparation. What do you have to do to prepare for yonder? The first thing you need to do, and I'm going to go through this real quick so you guys follow me on this. The first thing you need to do is you need to make sure that you know how many days you need for the trip, okay? You can't plan a yonder trip without knowing how many days you need that you have available to make the trip, i.e., for example, if you got 8 days off work, 8 full days, not have to be to work on the 8th day, you always want to try to give yourself a day back to decompress and then go to work the next day. So you need a full day back. So really, if you got 10 days off work, you got a full 10 days, okay? Then you need, so you basically, you got 8 days or 8 on the 8th day, 9th day, you should be back home because you got to be to work. You need a whole day off work. So that's number one. From there, you're going to take how many days you got off, and now you're going to add up your trip, total miles round trip, okay? So let's just say I'm coming from here, from Atlanta to California. It's roughly, we're going to say roughly 2,200 miles. I think it's 21, but I'm going to say 22. I always add an extra 100 miles for whatever. 2,200 miles. So if I got 7 days off, I'm off, Sunday is my last day, Monday, I'm off from Monday, and I got to be to work back the next Monday. So I basically want to be home at least Sunday morning so that I got all day Sunday to kind of rest and relax and prepare to get home for work, start work Monday morning. But anyway, so what I'm doing is before I actually leave, a month to 2 months or whatever, 2 months to a month before I leave, I'm cutting out all extracurricular activity. It's gone. We done with that. All extra hanging out, all the extra bike nights, all the extra, everything. Not only am I cutting those out, but I'm preparing my body. I'm trying to be healthy. I'm eating healthy. I'm taking my vitamins. I'm dosing up on my vitamins. I'm walking. I'm exercising. I'm also preparing my motorcycle, making sure my oil changes, any appointments that I got to have made, making sure they're done in a timely fashion. One thing you don't want to do is wait till a week to 2 weeks before you get ready to leave. Oh, yeah, I'm finna take my bike to the shop to get an oil change. Because you'll mess around and find out that the dealership is either too crowded, don't have parts, don't have this, whatever it may be. So you always want to have that done. You want to have your bike prepped and ready to go, like 2 to 3 weeks. I'm talking about packed. You want to be packing your bike, just sitting in the corner. You know, you don't want to be touching it too much after you pack it up for at least 2 weeks. And this is for the novice. But you want to start getting in shape. You want to start making sure that you are, that you on point. Okay. And you want to start looking at that. So let's just say you get your last day of work is Sunday. You leave Monday morning, and you got to be back to work on Monday. So you need to be home by Sunday. So that means you're on the road Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's actually 6 days. So that's 6 days that you actually on the road. Because Sunday you want to be at home off the road the 7th day because you go to work on the 8th day. So you got 6 days. So now, going from here to California, that's 2,100 miles. Double that, that's 4,200 miles. So now you're going to take those actual 6 days, and you're going to divide that by 4,200. That is basically how many miles you have to ride a day to complete this trip. So let's do this. We're going to ask Google. Okay, Google, what is 4,200 miles divided by 6?
Here's what I found.
I didn't ask you. Okay, Google. 4,200 divided by 6.
4,200 divided by 6 is 700.
Okay. So basically, at this point in the game, in order to make this trip, you would have to ride 700 miles a day. But you say, well, damn, I ain't trying to be on the road every day. So then that means to eliminate one of those days, you got to add that 700. You got to split that 700 up between at least 2 days. For you to get 1 day off the road, for you to get a 24-hour day off the road, you got to. So that means one of your days, or 2 of your days, got to be 1,000+ days, or you split that 750 up, whatever it is. You split that 700 up between 4 days. So that means 4 of your days have to be 850 miles a day. You feel what I'm saying? This is the hardest part about people planning and preparing to get yonder. You're not calculating your time, accordingly. So now, because when you first leave, you gung-ho. You get out there, you like Wild E. Coyote. You're taking off. Now, that coming home is a beast because now I got to be at work. So now you're rushing, and you're not having a chance to enjoy it. And again, I'm just giving you some basic tips this morning because I've already done this video. Please search my videos to find this. Also, make sure you like and subscribe, man, and make sure that you, that you check this thing out, man. Make sure that you, do what you got to do, man. Like and subscribe to the videos, and tell a friend to tell a friend. So, hear what I'm saying. You take your total amount of miles round trip that's going to take you to get to your destination and back, and you divide that by how many days that you have to prepare the trip. Always give yourself a day early to be home, because you might need that day if something happened, a breakdown, a slowdown, a stall in traffic. Some of the time, what you guys don't understand is that I've been on the highway one time and had to spend a night on the highway because of a down truck. I literally had to sleep next to my motorcycle on the highway all night. There was other cars there. People was inviting me, hey, man, you can sleep in the back of my truck and stuff like that, which was cool. But the whole highway was shut down from maybe like 7 that night. It was 6:37 that night. It wouldn't even know where to get off. They wouldn't even letting you get off. Now, if you had a 4x4 or whatever, you can go across the grass and all of that, which was some people was doing going back to the next exit. But we were literally on the highway from 7 p.m. to probably like 6 a.m. the next morning by the time they were able to get everything off. So you have to prepare for that. That's a whole day that you lost. So, again, these things are important. To know how many days you need. You need at least a day home. So when you get home that Sunday, so let's just say you made the trip, now you're home Sunday. What you don't realize is your motorcycle, the vibration, the dirt, the air, the wind, and to suck some of the moisture out of you, you're actually more tired, but you're hyped because you're on your bike, you just completed a trip. But when you get home and you get in that house and you take that shower and you sit down, man, now your body is realizing, okay, back to normal. So you need that whole day to kind of relax and prepare for your work week. And that's why you start preparing, at least, you start getting that rest before you leave. So those are the key components. Those are the number one components, man, when it comes to making sure that you're on point to get long distance. That is really all. Again, if you master that part of it, you're 10 steps ahead of the game. Like I said, not to mention, you're constantly 2 to 3 months before, you're making sure that everything you need for your motorcycle, make sure your tires are good, make sure, and I'm going to tell you this. One of the biggest failures that people fail on the highway when they get in, highway miles, we're going to call them yonder miles, but we're talking about on long distance trips, is that they fail to prepare. You have to start preparing. Like, for example, we know we're heading out west next month, FHO, 15, 20 of us on the ground. So when you see us, don't pay us no attention. We just visited. But right now, all of my members are preparing and most likely will be off their motorcycles until we leave. Because you want to start getting everything ready. You want to put your motorcycle up. I'm going to tell you this. This is an honest to God fact. Anything that can happen will happen if you continue to ride your motorcycle before you leave. Well, still, I'd rather ride and have it happen here. Well, no, because you're riding local and doing silly stuff. Well, I ain't going to say silly stuff, but you're riding local. But anything that can happen will happen 2 to 3 weeks before you leave if you constantly keep riding your motorcycle. Once you get your motorcycle in order, you start packing, you put it up, you lock your motorcycle up, you're ready to go. You prepare yourself for that. You start staying at home. You coming to work, you going to work, you coming home, you sleeping. Getting everything done, everything that you got to do, getting the bills prepared. If you're a single person, it's a little harder because you don't have anybody in your place, to substitute. Making sure the bills get paid, making sure the dog is fed. If you got pets, that's another thing too. You got to prepare for your pets. You have to prepare for, the trash man. If you got, the trash need to be taken out, and it's just a lot of little stuff that you have to do. But the main thing is to know how many days of vacation you have, or how many days you set aside for the trip. And then to honestly divide that by the total miles. Again, we just did from here to California. I got 6 days to do 4,200 miles. They came out to 700 miles a day. So if I want to be off the road 2 of those days, so that means I got to take 1,400 miles, and I got to give that to 4 days. So I got to add 1,400 miles to 4 more days. So you're talking about an additional 700 miles got to be added to 4 more days of this trip. Hear what I just said. We did the number. So we leaving Monday, and we got to be back. We got to be back Sunday. That's 6 days. To get 4,200 miles round trip, that's 700 miles a day. So I want to eliminate 2 of those days because for 2 of those days, I want to be off my motorcycle. So now I'm saying I need 2 days to get there and 2 days to get home. That means 1,400 of those miles have to be added to 4 of those days. So what's that? 350. So that means an additional 350 has to be added to 4 days. So that means now you're looking at 1,050 miles a day rides. 1,000 miles.
Phone number 51,687 has been assigned to you.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Gotta get ready to go, y'all. Gotta go. All right. So that means you're doing 1,000, 1,100 mile days. Now, again, you have to prepare for the breakdowns, anything that can happen, inclement weather, slow you down, traffic delays, everything. So I just wanted to bring you that keynote. I will follow up with this, man, with some more pertinent information, but I just thought that was super important, and I wanted to keep it nice and short for you guys to, keep it nice and short for you guys to have it. Again, for all of your trips that you're preparing for coming up riding season. Now, the other thing you want to add to that now is COVID, okay? With COVID being a new normal for us right now, you have to keep in mind of that as well. So now, probably the major difference is with the COVID, you want to start staying at a little bit higher echelon hotels. So instead of the $40, $50 a night hotels, you might be paying $80 now because you want to stay at some of the major chains. One of the things I learned, and I'm going to tell you this from now on, if it don't have a commercial, we ain't staying. If it don't have a commercial, it ain't. Would you say the name of this hotel is? Yeah, I haven't seen that commercial play. We're going to go on down the street to one of the ones that I see the commercial at. So, again, prepare yourself accordingly, man. Enjoy your ride. Again, this is just part 1, or maybe, I don't know if I should name it part 1, but I'll do more on it shortly coming up. But I love you guys, man, and stay focused, stay tuned, have a good time. Do not let Corona slow you down from riding this year. I did California 3 times last year during the height of Corona, and most of the hotels are doing everything possible, but you still have to do your part. Like me, when I went, me and Sarge went cross state. He drugged me across state lines. And when we got into the room, we disinfected it. We had our Lysol and everything. We walked in, even though the room was, priorly, clean and disinfected. We walked in and sprayed it down, sprayed our clothes down and everything we did, and we enjoyed ourselves. We had no issues, none whatsoever. So, again, you have to do your part as well. Prepare for that, and just be on point, man. But have a good time. Prepare yourself accordingly. Understand what you're up against. Check the weather. Again, that's so important, too. Check the weather, not just where you at, but check the weather where you're going and all of the states in between. Just check the weather. For the next 6, 7 days, just check the weather from here to there, to there, to there, to there, all the way there. And you'll know how you got to prepare yourself for this thing. It's not hard, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is. So at the end of the day, I love you guys. Ain't nothing you can do about it. And we out, man. We out, short.
Big Cell, you a fool for this one. That's right. FHO. Yeah, let's roll. Huh? FHO, FHO, FHO. Big Cell on your radio. FHO, FHO, FHO. Big Cell on your radio. FHO, FHO, FHO. Big Cell on your radio. Banger alert! Banger alert! Big Cell on your radio. Big Cell on your radio. Best podcast show since the Misfits couldn't carry on. But I'ma carry on and get the party cracking. The homegirl 7 carats known for text blasting. Get she on the rob. If you want action, 800 plus, it's a known fashion. Keep a backup plan cause the wheels cracking. Big Cell can keep it real. What a passion. All gas, no break, in and out of traffic. You see your brother on a hole, respect the passion. Whether they outlaws or outcasts. Big Cell's top 5 when you in traffic. Ride your ride, mind your business, stay in your own lane. Respect others and set the game. Red, black love, the old-fashioned way. You miss the West with the South, it's a master pass. FHO, FHO, FHO. Big Cell in your radio. FHO, FHO, FHO. Big Cell on your radio. FHO, FHO, FHO. Big Cell in your radio. FHO, FHO, FHO. Big Cell on your radio.
Again, appreciate y'all, man. I love you guys. Thank you for the calls. Thank you for the donations.
No doubt.
Don't forget, man, support the channel, support the platform. I need you. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. And again, man, I love you guys. Don't forget the 5 things I'm gonna leave you with. Ride your own ride, stay in your own lane, mind your business. Have enough love in yourself to have some love for me. We're gonna ride for love and let it ride, man. We gone, man. Gone.